everybody! Hello! Mr. Sanctar, good afternoon! Hi everybody! It's Friday! An afternoon Friday stream. Unbelievable. How's everybody? Hello, hello, hello. Everybody's doing well. For those of you who are doing the bank holiday, I hope that it's going well. And for those of you who are at work right now, good luck. Good luck. Let me tell you, I'm very happy that I'm not working. How's everybody? How have you been since Wednesday? Wednesday? Yes, Wednesday. It is the weekend. It's a very long weekend because Monday is also a bank holiday. Right? So I don't work today, I don't work Monday. It's good. We love those. All weekends should be 4 days in my opinion, you know, just saying. I think we should balance our lives out. The other way around, you know. Instead of working 5 days and resting 2, I think we should rebalance our lives and rest 4 days and work 3. I think that would be much better. Lord, hello! How are you doing, good sir? Haven't seen you around in a while. Hope you're well. Good to see you. Right? Don't you agree? I think we should. I think we should do 3 days work. 3 days work, 4 days rest. Some companies offer 4 days work week. See? To be fair, that would be a good start, you know, 4 days work week. I think it would be a good start. I think we're not meant to be working 5 days a week. The human is not made for that. I think we should rebalance everything and shift things around so we work less. Doing well. Starting out as intern IT guys for a school group next week. Ooh. Good luck. Oh, hope it goes well. Oh my god. IT is where all the fun is happening, right? Good luck. Enjoying the experience. Honestly, I feel, in my humble opinion, I feel like you learn more doing internships than you do at school. Like, genuinely. Especially if you do an internship in, like, the job that you want to do in the future. Like, you learn so much more doing an internship than you do at school. Not all of it, like, obviously, like, there is skills and stuff, like school is made to pick your brain the right way and give you the tools to learn, right? At the end of the day, that's what school is really about. It's like give you the tools, not to teach you everything, it's to give you the tools so you can learn. And internships are really like the perfect example of that. Like if you're into it, if only the companies apply to for the same. Well, the job market right now is crazy because like every day wants somebody with like 4 years of work experience. Juniors are in very low demand right now, sadly. Ever since COVID ended and everything, like juniors are in very, very low demand, like in almost every domain. It's kind of like I see it where I work, and like when I discuss it with my friends and everything, who are kind of doing the same thing as me, like there is very little demand for juniors at the moment. I don't know when it will change. I'm sure it will change because, you know, at some point people need to retire and everything, but yeah, there's very, very little demand for juniors at the moment, sadly. So good luck. Anybody who is like, especially, well, I don't know about the other domains, but like most of my friends who work in development, you know that they do some devs. Most of my friends do dev, and yeah, there is like basically they only want like at least medium level. Like nobody wants like entry level developers right now. It's yeah, it's very tough out here. But I'll say this: you can learn a lot during an internship, and so if you manage to get one, like do your best, because that might be like what makes the difference between like your CV and somebody else's CV is like that internship that you did. Plus, on a personal level, as I said, you also learn a lot more than you can learn at school because you actually do like you actually like apply what you learn at school instead of just like writing it down on a paper. Like like schools are nice, but at the end of the day all you do is write stuff on paper and do like exercises and stuff. Whereas like when you do an internship, it's actually you actually apply what you learn. I already did an internship last year for 4 months via an administrative function. Yeah. Yeah. Try to remember. I did 3 internships in my life. Yeah, I did 3 internships. Well, I want to say two. Like, one of them wasn't really an internship. One of them, I basically did nothing for like a week. I learned absolutely nothing other than like there is no point in coming early at work unless the boss is there because people will never show up on time. That's what I learned. But yeah, no, like my other 2 internships were definitely very interesting. For sure. Especially the first one, because like basically the first one, like I was in a company with there was only one guy doing dev in the company. And so he was like my my tutor during the entire internship. And this guy, he never went to school. He didn't have any diploma or anything. He just learned it because he needed a job. And also toward the end of my internship, he had actually resigned. And so basically, like the last like 2 weeks of my internships was not at work. It was not coming to work. He was like, I resigned. I'm just going to be working from home and fuck everything. So that gave me a pretty good first vision into work stuff. I did 2 for secondary school and 2 for a government job finding thing. Oh, okay. Interesting. And then, yeah, my second internship was interesting because I was working remotely, but not really remotely, but also like the projects were weird. And essentially got an intern to basically have me do everything. The classic, we took an intern, but we are not going to teach him anything. We're just going to treat him like any other employee. Which still, I did learn some stuff from it. But that was widely different. It was very much good luck. Good luck, you're an employee now. 8 months of internship altogether. Well, there you go. You're almost at your 1 year of experience in your job. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, they expect 2+ years. Yeah, and like when they say 2+, it's 2+. It's not 2 years. It's 2+. Like literally, I was talking with a friend the other day, and he literally told us like we just like received like a CV from this guy. He just got out of school. He has like 2 years on the dot of experience. We're not going to take him. Like they didn't even. I wouldn't say they didn't even bother to look at what he did. but pretty much like he's a junior, we don't want him. That's it. And I think it's the case well in a lot of places right now. It's just either they're not recruiting. Well, that's the thing, is like basically because all the companies have like cut down massively on recruiting right now. It's the juniors that go first, basically, because juniors basically require extra work. Like you can't just like let them on the big project straight away. And like companies are cutting down on like actually like teaching people how to do the job. Like I'd rather like pay a senior and have him than Emma Archer. Hello, thank you for the follow. Welcome. But yeah, it's it is what it is. Hopefully it will change at some point. It's hard to tell, really. Like it's very hard to judge the state of the job market at the moment. Like with everything that's happening with the taxes and everything, like it's very hard to judge how the job market is going to evolve at the moment. It's kind of scary. But yeah. I hope that it gets better for everybody involved, really. Myself included, you know. I've been doing this for almost 10 years now, so hopefully people still want a guy with 10 years of experience down the line. You know, this is also a very real thing, right? Like, as much as it is scary to only have 2 years and struggle to find a job, there is also the other thing happening where, like, if you have 10 years, sometimes people don't want you because they're like, I need to pay you because you have 10 years of experience. Can't really afford that right now. This kind of thing, you know. So yeah. Scary stuff all around. Scary stuff all around. That's what I'm saying, you know. I think we should focus. If we could, I wish we could just focus less on work in our lives in general. I feel like work just takes too much of a part in all our lives. Not even saying, like, you know, like, just that's why also always says, like, work is work. Your life is more important. If you have like creative stuff you want to do them. Like, don't put it away. Like, if you need to work on your personal stuff, just go for it. At the end of the day, all your job does is allow you to eat and sleep. And that's all you really owe them. At the end of the day, you don't really owe them anything other than being able to sleep and eat. And what you do the rest of the time, it's on you. Anyway, enough about the depressing state of the world. For the good news, well, for those of you who ever wanted to play Star Citizen is free right now until pretty much the end of the month. I think the free fly ends, I think, on the 28th. Yeah, Star Citizen is free right now. We have a fruit fly. It's literally written in the title of the stream. What do you mean says C is free right now? Yeah, until the 28th. The servers are always broken. What do you mean the servers are literally always broken? It's always broken. That's why we stream the game nonetheless. Hot cocoa? Oh, that's nice. Meanwhile, I'm drinking a passion mango monster. I thought it was passion fruit. No, it's mango. It's good. God. I've become a true gamer now. If I try my stream, I just get a monster. The monetization doesn't sit right with me, so I'll skip on that. Yeah, fair. Did you see that they've reached 800 million? We're getting, well, 800,000. Like, we're getting very close to the. It's insane the amount of money that we have raised. Yeah, I mean, it's insane, but also it's always the thing is like on one track you say like, oh yeah, it's crazy how much like money the game has actually raised, but then there is the other side of thing where it's like the amount of money raised over the course of 12 years now. Which in the grand scheme of things, you know, it's not that much. I said, like, if you like divide the money by the number of years that the game has been in development, I haven't actually raised that much money, considering that they are making two different video games. Because they are making two different video games. If you don't know, like one of them is a single player campaign that is coming out. Actually, that is coming out next year if everything goes well. And then you also like obviously like the multiplayer MMO, the one that we are mostly waiting for. At least I am mostly waiting for. You know, like I'm not saying that I'm not excited for the single player campaign, especially because, you know, like I think it's going to be very good. We especially with like people like Mark Hamill being like your old mentor and everything. Is the multiplayer completely isolated from the Yes. Yes, the campaign is completely isolated from the multiplayer. Well, kind of. Like, basically, like the flight model, like the flight model will be the same, like the FPS will be the same, like it's built on the same engine and everything. So it's not like the stuff they're making for the single player will be in the multiplayer version. But like, yeah, like it's a full like single player campaign. But yeah, like it's at the end of the day, it's the same game engine with the same text and everything. It's just that it will be like a fully single player immersive experience with a lot more like scripted stuff and like long cinematics and everything, you know. It's a movie. I mean, I don't know if you're ever curious about what the single player is going to look like. For the stuff you can buy, does it carry over to the single player? Oh no. But the campaign is like fully separated from that side of things. No. Like the campaign is literally like its own game, completely separated. Like there will be, I think there is if you finish the campaign, well, at least they said so a long time ago. We don't know if it's still true, but a long time ago they said that once you finish the campaign, you will unlock something for the multiplayer. But like the multiplayer doesn't influence the campaign at all. The campaign is a prequel to the MMO. And you know, and they've got some big names. They've got Mark Hamill, they've got Henry Cavill, they've got Gary Newman. Like they've got a lot of very big names involved in the campaign. And it's going to be, I think it's going to be a good game, but it's also a single player game, you know? And like, at the end of the day, it's a single player game. Like, yeah, sure, maybe the campaign will be very good. Maybe. But, you know, once it's done, once you finish the story, I'm not sure how much replayability there is going to be. And so, yeah, it's great. It's great that they're almost done with it. That it's coming out next year. Actually, I can show you. Copy link. If we go to, hang on, mute the music. You know, I prefer, yeah, that's the thing, is like Star Citizen is an MMO, and it's like an open world MMO too. So with everything that involves, including open world PvP. Although there will be ISEX sectors and everything, but I'm in the way. Poop. But yeah, last October, they basically showed us like a 1 hour, like the first hour of the game. I just played through the first hour of the game. And like this is in game right now. This is literally like, actually you can see like, so like when you start your campaign, like you can set your name and everything, blah blah blah, and then all of this is just the campaign. And so like you play, basically you play through cinematics and everything, and as you see, it's very similar to the regular game, at least in the beginning. But yeah, there is a lot of cinematics. Like this is gameplay, this is gameplay, this is gameplay. And then when does the cinematic start? Wait. Does it start the cinematic? It's around here, right? Yes, the cinematic starts here, okay. and then there is, I think, like a good 10 minutes where you don't actually play, and you like the cinematic I think is literally like 10 minutes long. And then you start playing again. But you know, like it's a like they need to set the setting and everything, like, you know. They need to tell you what's happening. But it's very, the campaign is like very scripted. It's beautiful. Like, look at this. You're also an absolute chump. Like, that's you in the turret right here. That's how the campaign starts. You're just a chump on a big battleship. We fight one last battle. But it would be like, basically like the first mission is just very scripted because it's like the prologue. So like those are the bad guys. This is you. You fight the bad aliens. And then there is actually like proper gameplay. Well, like you need to like go into the spaceship, you need to find the aliens and everything. Like this is gameplay. He's actually playing right now. There is like puzzles that you need to solve to go through the doors and everything. Oh, the classic. The classic, you got stabbed while you are crawling under here. And this is gameplay. Like, this is not a cinematic right now, this is all gameplay. So I'm just keeping through it because I've watched it so many times. Yeah, like it seems very unreal. Like it seemed like just a very, like an interactive movie more than anything. But maybe it's only for the first mission, it's hard to judge really. I mean, there is obviously combat and everything, like... Like you need to like shoot the aliens and everything. It's getting his ass absolutely kicked. It's very, I want to say it's very Halo in the way that it plays, like probably more Halo 3 than Halo 1, I think, in terms of like, you know, like, because I feel from what, like Halo 3 was a lot more, you know, like scripted. There was a lot more of like, you just look around and see what's happening in the world and everything, and then you get like a big gameplay moment, and then you have a cinematic, and then you go again, and you know what I mean? And then yeah, edge over. There's but there's a little teaser of what's to come in the rest of the campaign.
Captain McLaren had submitted a letter of recommendation on your behalf before the battle.
It's fine.
Yeah. Where's Mark Hamill? I saw him in the preview.
The work we do matters.
Welcome to the Stanton. I'm Eugene Morrow.
I'm Petty Officer Webster, Chief Mechanic.
This will be your new home.
We got you flying.
The music is also pretty good.
He's one of our best.
Sir,
Who the hell are you?
I'm your new wingman, sir. The name's
You want me to learn your name? Live long enough for me to care.
Baron Actual, you're clear to launch.
Launching in 3, 2, 1.
Good question. I mean, that's the thing. Chris Roberts was making movies. Before he started making video games, he was making movies. And Mark Hamill is a longtime friend of his. So, probably not that much, honestly. pretty sure that he probably just called Mark Hamill and told him, like, I'm making a new game. You want to put your face on it again? Mark Hamill was probably like, yeah, sure. Why not? But I do assume that, yeah, they're still getting paid. They're not doing this out of the goodness of their hearts. Every job requires salary, right? But I don't think, like, I'm probably same thing with like Henry Cavill. Like, they basically got Henry Cavill to mock up for the game before he got famous, or before he got really famous. Like, they did the mock up like years and years ago. So yeah, probably not that much. But yeah, it's coming next year. And yeah, I think it's going to be a good single player. And I think they want the campaign to be like 80 hours or something. I think that's what they said. Like, they want the campaign to be like roughly like around 80 hours. Which is, you know, pretty good. But yeah, I'm waiting. First of all, I'm waiting to see if they deliver. Because you know, they still need to finish the game, right? Like, it's good to say like, oh yeah, it's coming out in 2026, but like until I've actually have the game in my hands, I don't think I'll believe it. Knowing the history of the company. So yeah, I'll wait and see. Wait and see. But yeah, again, I think it will be good. But what I really want is the MMO. You know, I do prefer, like you, I think I do prefer single player games to multiplayer games in general. But in the specific case of Star Citizen, I play Star Citizen because Star Citizen is an MMO. And while the campaign is cool and everything, I want to play the MMO. You know, it's great that they're releasing the solo campaign and everything.
This was unintended.
But I do want to.
My career took a curve.
I do want to play the MMO more than anything. So yeah, just opened the latest video they posted on the channel because I want to see what they're up to. Did I really release? Okay. So the latest video is 10 minutes of them explaining how they are making air for the game. Well, that's great. Good for them. Good for them. Yeah. I'm playing Star Citizen for the MMO more than anything. Even though I think the campaign will be great, just give me the MMO. Oops. Speaking of which, should we go play? Let's go play. Let's go play. So there's been a couple of patches since the last big one. There's been a couple of hotfixes. There is a test patch available right now, I'm pretty sure. But let's play on the live servers. You know what? They can test the live patch all they want. I don't think the patch will come out today. I don't think it's ready to come out today. Maybe next week, maybe. Need to go clean. See you later. See you later. Thank you.